Hello everyone and welcome to part 3, which is going to be the final part of this series of what types of coaches you can be so that you can find what really resonates with you and you can find what's in alignment with you and your need. Now, there are tons and tons and tons of coaches that we are going to cover today. I'm going to shove them all in this video, and there's even more coaches than that out there, so it doesn't just end here. But if you haven't seen part 1 and 2, make sure to check it out because there are lots of golden bits of information about coaches in there as well. So if you don't hear what you want to pursue in this video, make sure you check out those ones. My name is Bonnie. I'm an experienced coach and a community leader at the Coaching Masters. This channel is all about helping you achieve that complete freedom-based lifestyle by becoming an online coach. Now let's dive in. What are the coaches that we are going to be covering today? So first coach we're going to talk about is a resilience coach. Now this coach is someone who comes in and helps you to deal with different types of adversity, different things that you've experienced, and help you to become more resilient in those difficult situations. Now I've heard of these coaches being coaches with individuals and also inside organizations. So organizations are hiring these types of coaches to help with employee resilience so that they can then be more productive, create more income, and everything else. And like I said, I've seen coaches work with these individuals as well. So a resilience coach can just help you through any types of changes or challenges that you may be experiencing. I know quite a few people out there that are not really good with change. So a resilience coach can come in and help the process just be a little bit easier for them. They can help clients improve their well-being and also help them develop a positive mindset. Really, the main job of the resilience coach is to come in and help someone to work through difficult situations, challenging situations, and help them to just better cope with stress. The next coach we're going to talk about is the mindfulness coach. So what is mindfulness? Mindfulness is all about tuning into the present moment, looking at things in a non-judgmental way. So the mindfulness coach can come in and help someone to be more present in their career, be more present at home, be more present in their relationship, be more present with their kids, be more present with themselves. And that is a really, really big one because a lot of the time we give everything to everyone else and we don't keep that time for ourselves. So the mindfulness coach can come in and help you to be more mindful of what is actually going on for you. They may use certain tools like meditations and breathing exercises again. And the main goal is to just really help someone to be more in tune with their life and to help them to enjoy it more and to relax. Life doesn't always have to be stressful and we don't always have to be busy and doing something all the time. So the mindfulness coach can come in and help someone really tune in with their wants, and they don't put that pressure on what needs to be. It's all about focusing on what is now and enjoying it. Clients can learn to be non-judgmental about themselves as well and about others, and this is a very key thing. As coaches, we go in and we learn to be non-judgmental, but we can also help our clients to do this. Clients are always passing judgment on themselves, on others, so the mindfulness coach can come in and help them to just be more mindful about what maybe other people are going through and, help them to reflect on maybe what they themselves are going through, to not be so judgmental of what they are doing or how to be perfect or anything like that. It's all just about, okay, let's get into this present moment and let's give ourselves some kindness. We don't always need to be going 50 miles an hour, 100 miles an hour. We can just take some time to enjoy what is. And this will definitely help with burnout, stress, and everything else in between. The next coach we're going to be talking about is the empowerment coach. Now, I've seen this pop up a lot in the past couple of years. It's all about bringing that empowerment to people. I've seen specific women empowerment coaches or, female empowerment coaches. And it's all about just showing you, you can do it. You can be this. You're valuable. Empower yourself, empower others, that boss babe kind of vibe. And this type of coach works with people that are passionate about wanting to improve their lives and themselves because they want to create that lasting long-term benefit to themselves. They want to create an empowerment. And again, this can be similar to some of the other coaches that we've talked about in the past. And this, again, I want to highlight is there are so many different titles out there. Really, you just need to pick the one that works for you because a lot of these different coaches can overlap, especially some of the few that we're going to be discussing here today. So another type of coach that is popular is the personal development coach. Now, is there a big difference between empowerment and personal development? Maybe, potentially, but it's up for you to decide kind of what that title is. Again, the personal development coach works with people that are passionate about improving themselves and creating that best life for themselves, always looking to be better, to live their best life, to be the best version of themselves. And so that's where the personal development coach will come in and just help someone to be that best self. Then we've got the performance coach. Again, I've heard of performance coaches going into organizations to help with performance, help people to be their best at work. Performance coaches I've also heard for the individual. Again, is there really a difference between the performance coach and the personal development coach and the empowerment coach? I'm not really sure. That is up for you to decide. But the performance coach is all about improving themselves to achieve their goals and to achieve success. This coach can come in and help them to figure out any limitations that are there so that they can really be their best and achieve everything that they set out to achieve. Now, similar to the performance coach, but a little bit more intense, we've got the high performance coach. This coach works with people who are high performers. These people want to be the best. They want to have the best routine set for them. They want to be optimal functioning because they are high level people. Maybe they're CEOs, maybe they're executives, maybe they're athletes, maybe, sports, people that play sports and things like that. So they need to be the best at what they do. So high performance coaches come in and they help them to be the best in mind, body, spirit, everything else. They've got really, really regimented routines. Their days are structured and things so that they can be that optimal person every second of the day. Health is going to be important for this as well because we are not our best without health. So again, high performance coaches come in to help people to push their limits mentally, physically, spiritually, so that they are just the masters, the experts at what they do and who they are. Next coach we're going to talk about is the success coach. Success coach is someone who comes in and is very results driven. They really want to get the results. They want to help people reach their goals. It's all about maximizing strengths so that you can help someone, again, to be the best, to achieve success, whatever that success looks like to them. This is probably more than just monetary success. It's got to be kind of that really vision of who they believe that they can be. Who are they becoming? What is a successful person to them, and help them achieve that. Now, again, I feel like a lot of those coaches are helping people to do kind of similar things. So it's really all about the title that works for you, that inspires you, that you want to continue and market yourself as, so that you can get the clients that you want to attract. The next coach we're going to talk about is the lifestyle coach. The lifestyle coach can also be similar to health coaches. So we talked about this back in, I think, part 1 of this series. Lifestyle coaching, people come in and help you to have a better lifestyle, whether that is physically, mentally, nutrition-wise as well. Again, it's kind of just that whole package of helping someone to be their best so that everything is in alignment. Their thinking, their feeling, their behavior, and then this will overall help them lead to happier, healthier people, and that will help them to improve their lives. Now, again, the next type of coach that we're going to be talking about is the transformation coach. And this one, again, it's basically that whole transformation. So you're helping someone transform spiritually, mentally, physically, to be the best that they can be. Transformational coaches really go in there to help someone transform their beliefs and everything so that they can achieve their goals. They can help create their own answers and go through a full transformation. So they come out the other side and it's like, who is that, right? Transformation coach is going to work on building confidence, self-esteem, everything else. The next type of coach we're going to be talking about is the entrepreneur coach. So this type of coach, you guessed it, works with entrepreneurs. And this type of coach may appreciate being an entrepreneur themselves so that they can really help someone through the process. And this type of person may like working with entrepreneurs because they know the process, they like the freedom of it, they know the hard work that it takes. Again, entrepreneurs can be high performers, let's say, a lot of the time. So they can come in and just help someone to really build that business, to be their best, and to help them on that journey to create whatever that journey looks for them. Moving on, we're going to talk about the personal branding coach. Now, this type of coach is becoming increasingly popular because we have lots of people that are working on their personal brands. We have public speakers, we have public figures, we have influencers, we've got coaches, right? We've got tons of people. Now that Instagram and TikTok and Facebook and everything else is a thing, everyone's trying to build a personal brand, but not a lot of people actually know how to do it and how to do it well. So the personal branding coach can come in, they can help someone to discover who they are, what they want to represent, what themes they want to give across to people, how to act, what to post, and everything else in between, and really help them to create that brand so that they can go in, they can represent themselves, and they can do whatever they want to do to be the best at that and to really transform into that marketable brand. The personal branding coach will help you to become the person that you want to be, become the brand that you want to be, live it, emanate it, and definitely show it online. Whew. Gosh, guys, honestly, there are still more coaches out there, but for these last few ones, I think I'm just going to blitz through them because they can be quite self-explanatory. So we have the writer's coach, helps writers, helps them with blogs, helps them write books, helps them with their own mindset. We've got the travel coach. There are lots of people that are terrified of traveling. They want to go traveling, but they don't know where to start. A travel coach can help give them that confidence to travel, whether it's in groups, on their own, and really get to see the world, and helps them to not be held back by their own fears and to go out there and to experience it. Experience life. We've got the retirement coach. The retirement coach helps people that are retired. There are tons of people out there that retire and then they feel a bit lost because they don't know what to do with their lives anymore. They feel like they just get bored and sit around and watch TV or stick to gardening. So the retirement coach can come in and help someone to figure out, what does that journey actually look like? I talked to a retirement coach, and this is really cool. She helped someone to just basically plan this whole 2-year travel trip, and that was something that they never would have done if they hadn't hired her as a coach. I've heard people called transition coaches, and again, this is just anyone that takes you through a transitioning period of your lives. If you've watched these past 3 parts of the videos, you probably have heard me talk about this quite a bit, just different coaches that help people through transitions. The transition coach is just someone who can just help someone through any type of transition, any type of change in their life. We also have addiction coaches. Addiction coaches help people with addictions. This is different than going to rehab and things like this. Again, if you are working with addiction coaching, I highly recommend that you get other qualifications or have been through an experience yourself, just so that you are best positioned in order to help people. Then we've got the well-being coach, helping someone with their well-being. Again, this can be mental, physical, a bit like lifestyle coaching. So again, a lot of these can just be really interchangeable. Then we've got public speaking coaches, people that help you with public speaking. A lot of people are terrified to get on stages and things like this, so the public speaking coach can help them to work through these issues to get really confident with going on stage. We've got the social skills coach, people that struggle with social skills. There are a lot of people that just struggle with communicating or being able to talk to strangers or just being able to talk to people. So these types of coaches can come in and help them. We've got dating coaches. Of course, people that need help just getting with dating. Maybe they need help building their confidence to go on a date, or they don't know how to talk to people of the opposite sex or gender, and they just need to come in and just have someone that can help them through that process and give them that confidence to get back into the dating scene, be dating, get out there, find someone. There are also sales coaches. So again, if you're specializing in sales, marketing, things like that, you may want to have someone who can help build up that confidence, help give you some sales techniques, training, things like this, so that you can be at your best and get lots of sales and leads and everything else. And the last coach that I'm going to be talking about is the trauma recovery coach. This is again someone who helps you through trauma, through highly stressful trauma that you've experienced potentially as a child and situations like that. Now, this type of coach can also have other forms of training. And again, I would always encourage this just because it is a highly stressful topic for some people. And again, we are coaches, we do coaching, not therapy. So it's important for us to kind of hold that bridge. But there are definitely trauma recovery coaches out there that have had huge success and can really, really help people in ways that maybe therapy can't. So guys, that is all of the different coaches that I have for you today. There are still probably more out there. In fact, I know that there are, I'm sure that there are. People can just come up with their own title and niche and everything else. And again, you can see how repetitive or how similar certain different types of coaches are. So it's really just about finding the title that really resonates with you, and then you can kind of create that meaning behind it. Again, this is just the title for marketing purposes and things like that. It helps people to find you, it helps you to get out there and show what you are to people. So it's just finding out that title that really works for you. Let me know in the comments which type of coach you heard here that resonated with you the most. And if none of these ones did, remember there is part 1 and 2. So you can go out there and check out those 2 videos so that you can really tune in and find the coach that you want to be moving forward on your journey. Good luck, everyone, and I cannot wait to see what you guys post in the comments. Enjoy your day, and I'll see you in the next video soon.